Might be a weird question, but trying to quit smoking. I really want to, but I get depressed and sad, even though I know it's bad for me. It's not a weird question at all. It's not a weird question at all. How long have you been smoking? Okay, 18 years. You're 38, so from 20. And you say you're trying to. So how does that look when you try? You just stop smoking and then you get depressed and sad, or you get depressed and sad when you get back on it. And it's like, how long have you been able to be without it? And how does that feel? And how does that look? In January I went 20 days, but then I started again. So you started again because you, what made you, today is day 2. Okay, I want to invite you to come to this live every day if you want. I'm here from Monday to Friday, so you can use this live as a checkpoint. You can come back and say, hey guys, we have a lovely community here of supportive people. I have a lot of people that come in and say, oh, I'm off medication day 6, day 7, and then we all go nice. So that's the first thing I want to invite you to do, is just come back tomorrow to tell me today is day 3, and then come back on Friday. We do a moving meditation. Come do a moving meditation with us, and come say today is day 4, and then come back on the other Monday and say I've done so many days. That's the first thing. Second thing is I want you to tell me, like, when you started again for those 20 days, can you explain to me through those 20 days what got you through it? Because 20 days is a lot after 18 years. It's really an accomplishment. What made you really go alpha mode, like I can do it? Like what made you go through the first 20 days, and then what made you start again? How did you feel? Why did you choose it again? Tiffany says health is why I wanted to quit. But then it seems like all my friends smoke, so I went to a get together and started back up. This time I'm starting a log on my emotions. That's an amazing practice. And you've touched on something that's really important here, is that, like, when I stopped drinking alcohol, I had to change my whole crew. I had to not go out with the same friends, and I had the same friends for years. And once I stopped like smashing my body with alcohol, you wouldn't even believe, like when you look at me today, and then I realized that alcohol was the thing that glued us together. Like gatherings around drinking was the thing that made us come together. And then there was weed. Before, of course, I used to smoke as well. It was an addiction for me too. And then I used to smoke weed like a lot, like every day, multiple joints. And I used to have a crew, you know, you just have a group of friends that you consume the same things with. And you either stop consuming it, and then the friends sort of fall off because it's different, or you get away from them first, and then you slowly realize, wow, I'm better off. Like, I'm far less likely to consume the same thing. Because these sorts of groups where people gather around consumption and addictions, they don't want you to break the addiction. Because first and foremost, they lose one member. And second of all, if you come to them and say, I've decided to quit, you trigger them. You wake them up. You make them. So if health is why you wanted to quit, but then you have a group of friends that don't support that, and when you get around them, they pull you back in, maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's a great sign. Congratulations on my sobriety. No, congratulations on your sobriety as well. And on this decision and on speaking about it. So there's a few things that I can tell you is that thank you for your encouragement. I appreciate you. Way to go, Hein, drawing his way to reduce self-judgment. Definitely. Tell us what you drew, Hein. When you start, you say you become depressed and sad. That's because the lungs as an organ store grief and sadness. So it will be very natural for you that once you stop smoking, there will be a lot of grief and sadness coming out of you. There's no way around it. That happens to all people that stop smoking, whether it's weed or cigarettes. It's because the lungs hold sadness, lungs hold grief. So if you stop smoking, expect tears, expect very heavy emotions, and the reason why people go back to their addictions is because they think it will never go away. The sadness will never go away, but it will. And it's not like 18 years of cigarettes. It's gonna take time to detox your lungs. It's gonna take a lot of time to reset your lungs to factory setting, and through that time you might cry every day, you might be sad half of every day, but it is what, it's like you gotta choose whether you want to perpetuate that, or you want to, the sooner you start, the sooner it's gonna end, but it's not going to be pleasant. It's not going to be pleasant. Like any addiction, there's a withdrawal period, a period where your body needs to adjust to not having that stimulus. So I can recommend mullein is great. Mullein tea is great for releasing the mucus, for softening up the mucus, for not being hard on yourself. So exactly, Katya. I was about to say that. If you have quit alcohol and weed, that is really strong willpower. Katya is right. This is proof of it. You can do it. Exactly. I used to say that to myself. Okay, I've removed alcohol. I can most surely remove weed. I've removed weed, I can most surely remove cigarettes. I removed cigarettes, I can most surely remove junk food. And then slowly, if I am able to remove chips, I'll be able to remove, I don't know, salt or whatever, gradually. Also, breathwork helps, Breathwork really helps to expel the mucus out of the lungs. Especially weed, because that was an 18-year-old addiction as well. I get it. So a good breath technique to detox the lungs is the fountain breath. So you take a sharp inhale through the nose and you exhale. So something like this. That throughout the day, here and there, do a couple of, it's called fountain breath. So the great inhale, nose inhale, is like the water rising, and then the like the fountain coming out and slowly. Yeah, do it multiple times and then just relax. And do it a few times, like do it anytime you feel sad, anytime you feel overwhelmed with emotions, you just do the fountain breath. And like I said, come here every day and tell us your progress. Or come here once a week and tell us your progress. Calculate like how much money usually goes on cigarettes every week. And if you have been, you don't have to tell me, but I'm just gonna try. The app tells you how much you save, yes. Oh my god, I had such a intense deja vu right now. We're changing something in the Matrix. We're changing you and your future. We have just shifted into a future where Tiffany doesn't smoke anymore. That's why I had this deja vu. I could feel it like, oh! Now there it is. So let's say one pack of cigarettes might be like €5, 30. And let's say if you smoke a pack a day, that's like maybe like $5. Maybe, I don't know the price, but let's say it's $5. $6. Let's say $6 a pack. And if you smoke every week, every day, a pack, that's 6 times 7, that's 42, right? Let's see, 6 times 7, math's bullshit in my mind. 42, that's $42. And I think it's more. I think cigarettes are more expensive than that. So let's say it's $50. Let's say over exaggerated. That's $50 that you can either. It's like $7. All right, then it's $50 a week. So think, what can you do with extra $50? Not saving it, but every week, what can you buy for yourself to reward yourself that you didn't smoke that whole week? Or what can you do if you don't smoke for 2 weeks and now you have 100? What can you do with the 100? And what if you go really crazy and then say to yourself, like, I'm gonna put $50 aside for a year, and after get a massage, go on a field trip, like get on a train and go to a forest you've never been to, and the forest is gonna be amazing because of the fresh air. Or like go see a movie, or rent out a bike, like invest in an experience. Definitely invest the money in an experience, not in you can buy yourself clothes and stuff like that, and food, and I don't know, but definitely invest in an experience of some kind, something new, something exciting, something very rewarding, fulfilling, purposeful. Invest in like a canvas and a lot of paint, and just do this or something. Invest in new experiences, and then it's gonna be very worth it, because you're gonna be healthy, and you're gonna be slowly progressing towards better health. But then the good experiences are gonna help you overcome, because you're gonna feel bad, you're gonna feel like shit when you stop smoking. It's inevitable. You're gonna feel sad, you're gonna cry, it's gonna be difficult, you're gonna be irritated, and some days are gonna be worse than others. And then the massages and the field trips and all these things will become more. It will be like a balance for the sadness and grief that comes from detoxing the lungs after smoking. So what else can you do? You can do, like you said, massage is great. Massage is a great thing. Traveling, like if you get to 60, you get a massage. Maybe you get to 200 and you go and book an Airbnb somewhere and go on a small retreat, or you go to the swimming pool and book yourself some time there. Or you know what could be great? If you have, wherever you live, if you have a trampoline park, that is super fun. You know, like a huge, a trampoline park where there's a lot of things, and jumping up and down is good for detox as well, and it's really fun, connects you to your body. You get to breathe a lot and expel all that mucus. So Trampoline park is a good investment. Painting, new hobbies, something to get your hands also activated and your mouth activated, because that was a lot of the addiction, you know, having something in your hands. So invest in something where you do like pottery or painting with your hands, or and then invest in something to do with your expression, because smoking is consumption. It's taking in. You need to invest in something where you express things. So invest in maybe in a singing course, or invest in a drumming session, like circle where you learn how to play the drums, or talk. So like what else could be? Yeah. Life-giving wisdom. Smoking is so money. I quit smoking 8 years ago. I smoked for 20 wide years. Started smoking at age 12. Oof. Pineapple as well, exactly. Yes, girl, thanks everyone. We all have our own path. Jaybird, definitely. Yeah, smoking takes up a lot of money. Anyone that stops smoking, just put money aside. $7 every day. If you've been smoking a pack a day, that's $50 weekly that you can use on a massage, a new hobby, get some canvases and paint, go on a field trip, go on a date with somebody, buy yourself a new pair of shoes and go running, like spa days, stuff like that. Welcome Ren Lemons, that's an interesting name. Welcome, this is an emotional and mental health Q&A. Type your questions in the chat box. If anyone wants they're like 15 a pack here in wherever WA is. Yeah, most things rhyme. I'm a natural freestyler. That's a lot of dollars. Yeah, just put aside the money and then use it on yourself. Use it on experience, some type of new experience. Go for rent out the Airbnb like on the other side of town and go over there and just be alone for a day or something, and then buy yourself a new course, buy yourself therapy, buy someone you know therapy, buy yourself a massage, buy yourself a lot of watermelon, buy yourself 2 watermelons today, 2.5 watermelons, go crazy, buy yourself 3 watermelons today. Stop smoking and then donate to this dirty hippie on lives on Linside Timer. You can do a lot with the money. Buy yourself someone else to clean your house. Damn. Yes, Katya. You know what you can do? You can pay somebody to come to your house and not smoke in front of you. Or you can buy yourself a pack of cigarettes and pull each one and throw it in the dumpster. So you can buy a pack of cigarettes and go like this: I'm not gonna smoke this one. I'm not gonna smoke this one and throw it out. I'm not gonna smoke this one and throw it out. I'm not gonna smoke this one and throw it out. That would be tempting, yeah, but that would be like, look, I'm not gonna smoke you, motherfucker, I'm not gonna smoke. Everyone is worth the investment to not smoke and save the money for something loving. Exactly. Emotional and mental health Q&A, guys, but with a dash of comedy always. You can pay me to come clean your house. Oh, I'm gonna make people money on this live. I'm gonna employ people on this live. What is this? We're making new job contracts out here. What is this, guys?